Hey, who is it? Hold up, man. This motherfucker here. Hi, boy. God damn. One sec.
That's that intro.
Hey, welcome to Fred's house.
I was trying to get it how I live. I want them dead presidents. I want to pull up, head spin.
Hey.
Get it fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.
We don't get tired. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fred's house. And today I got a man here who never gets tired. This guy's always on his business, always doing things. And before I introduce him, just let me give a quick shout out to the sponsors. I got Joe's Hat Company right here. I don't know if you can see the hat. It says Dad in the Streets and Daddy in the Sheets. Guy got a lot of good caps, so check him out. He's in George West. Before you get to San Antonio, you'll see him on the left-hand side of the street. And also, Kicking Up Smoke, a cooking team. They just won first place, People's Choice 2025, and they're going to be in Smoking on the Rio, so make sure you go check them out at that. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only Mr. PineApple Ninja, man. Mr. Jerry Leal, what's going on, brother?
How's it going, Mr. Fred? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. I mean, shit, I'm glad I got you on here. I know it's been a while. I have taken a hiatus. I've said this multiple times on the podcast, but I've been wanting to have you on for the longest time, bro, because the first of all, let me say shout out to Sean Mecca. I always give this guy's praise because of him, I met so many different people, you know what I mean? And you're one of the people that I was introduced to by Sean. So big ups to him. And I got to meet you. And I was very like in wow of your work ethic and, you know, what you do and how you hold yourself in your business and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So it's really awesome to have you here. So again, an applause.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. So I know real quick you did notice I have a little bottle right here.
Yeah, what is that?
It's some smelling salts, man.
Oh, okay.
So we can do this real quick before we start. And yeah, check this shit out real quick, guys.
What are we doing real quick?
We're doing this really, really, really quick. Look, I'm gonna play the outro just so we can have a little bit of music. Hey, here we go. That was a light one. Hold on. Don't take it too hard. Just give it a little whiff.
We haven't even started.
So
this is where we get started.
This is where we get started.
Okay. What is this? Master Blaster.
Yeah.
I just
take don't inhale. Just like give it a little whiff, like a little. Pass it by your nose. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
It wakes you up, huh?
I didn't know I could do that. That's pretty good.
It's awesome, right?
I'm downplaying what it really made me want to do. That's pretty good. They should have that for like, I guess like kid doses to like wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
No alarm. You know.
It just boom. Yeah, exactly.
Is that safe?
Yeah. I mean, I just bought it
before I say the kids should try it. I'm like, is it safe? Is it for 18 and up? Or what is that?
I'm pretty sure, man. I know power lifters use it. And
okay. So that's that.
Yeah, this is what this is.
Okay.
I mean, Joe Rogan uses this all the time on his podcast, so that's why I kind of like, you know what?
Really?
Let me steal a little bit of his fun.
Oh, man, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a minute then since you know,
yeah,
these latest trends, I guess. But yeah, I've seen it. I've seen I guess when people get knocked out too, right?
That's exactly. That's what they use, or like what do you call it? Those ammonia sticks where they do the break.
Yeah. So if you're knocked out, it'll wake you up, and if you're up, it'll knock you out.
Pretty much.
Damn.
It puts you out.
That's pretty good.
It's a hit, isn't it?
Good, man. Okay. Now we can get started.
Now we can get started.
All
Yeah,
right.
so let the people know who you are, how you got started, because I know you didn't start with the food truck industry. I know you started bringing big name talent down to the valley. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Orchestrating
Yeah.
some I don't know if it was just festivals or concerts or whatnot, but like being able to rub your shoulders and shake hands with these people is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, man, it was great. I'm a lot older now, so it's pretty surreal to like. I'll scroll down like on Instagram to like my older pictures, like from
Memory lane.
10 years ago,
Yeah.
12 years ago, and I'll see some of the people that we would do business with, and it's kind of like, what?
Yeah.
So it's definitely been cool to like have that,
Yeah.
to have done it and to have like learned, I guess, a new lingo to like grow with and apply to different things that I had interest in.
Uh-huh.
And it's still a very, very fun ride. I still participate to an extent in certain type of entertainment, but not as out and about. um I guess I do still have that energy. I just use it differently,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a good time. I guess that's kind of kicked off my entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Initially it started as something that I wanted to do to save money,
Mm-hmm.
to go to like medical school or just to kind of pursue my education, right?
Yeah.
And I was doing graduate work in Laredo A&M at the time. I had finished with my bachelor's pretty early,
Uh-huh.
so nobody would take me serious while I'd go like apply for work. So
Okay.
I was like, I think I need to
Yeah.
hang out a little longer and then try to come back. But started throwing house parties to save money. Wanted to start charging people a little more.
Uh-huh. Bring the mic up a little bit closer to you.
Wanted to start kind of getting closer to my goal faster, right? So
Yeah.
I needed to make more money.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, what type of experience can I deliver that people consistently pay good for? And that's kind of what kicked off, what snowballed into like larger productions.
Mm-hmm.
And just sending emails of like what you're about, what your business plan is.
Yeah.
Some people see them, some people don't, but I mean, obviously a lot of them did for us.
Yeah.
And you just get better at your propositions, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess the level of talent that we got to work with
Yeah.
evolved. And you're always working around restaurants and stuff, right? So those little seeds kind of stick in your head, like, man, look at the business that we bring to
Yeah.
other entities.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I'm older, I want to partake in that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that all the in between stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
So that's that learning curve. Kind of what so much time went in between the last that you heard of me between now.
Yeah.
Still been busy, been
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things change, I guess, and you get with the economy and ups and downs. But
Uh-huh.
but yeah, just hospitality and then doing business on the island is always awesome. So I'm like, man,
Definitely.
I got to find something to do, not only like in hospitality or like food or something, but
Yeah.
doing it on the island. And then a lot of life happened in between.
Mm-hmm.
Started a food truck on the island. Initially, we wanted to do a restaurant. I keep saying we, but it's me.
Yeah.
Right? I wanted to do a restaurant. I just couldn't afford it. But by the time I came to that moment,
Yeah.
it was like I was leading myself on that I was gonna find a way,
Uh-huh.
and it was just one of those moments where I didn't. And
Okay.
but it was for a reason.
Yeah.
The city had just passed an ordinance for food trucks, and the health director, he's like, why don't you give it a shot at that? Maybe you can squabble up some money to make it
Yeah.
happen. And I did. And I mean, it's not history because we're still writing the story,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's been a journey that I wouldn't trade for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Still learning, but the people that we're able to do business with and that give me an opportunity to showcase what I love to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just as surreal as the type of people that I was working with when I was doing entertainment. So,
Uh-huh.
I'm fulfilled.
Okay.
I love it. I'm still aggressively pursuing cooler
Yeah.
places to serve at.
Yeah.
Right?
Speaking on that, like I've seen, like I follow you on Instagram and Facebook and your social media outlets, and it's just like I see where you go. I see the places that you
Yeah.
do, and I remember one time oh man, I got stuck out somewhere and I had no service, and I was like, I need to see what type of internet I can use on the truck. And I was like, man, someone said Starlink one time, and
Yeah.
let me look it up. And you had just posted about was it Austin? Austin, yeah.
Yes.
And then your servers went down, and then boom, they're
Yeah, it
like,
was
here you go,
crazy.
Starlink, go for it.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it was like a movie.
yeah, and then I ended up going to I stopped at another truck stop in Wahlberg, going to Austin or
Yeah.
past Austin, and there was a guy who was moving equipment for
the race.
for the race. It was a big black truck,
Yeah.
and he had a big old fucking thing on the hood, and I was like, "Is that Starlink?" And he's like, "Bro, it's the best thing ever." He's like, "Every time I'm laid over or we're staying at the places that they're doing the events, I'm playing video games with my sons. I'm on calls. I'm everything." I'm like, dude. And then I started looking it up, and I was like, holy crap. I was
Yeah,
like,
I feel, I mean, in due time.
yeah.
Now, I mean, it's 2025 now, but I think I first heard of it like in 2020.
Yeah.
And they would tell me like, you know, I would hear that it was going to be like the next Apple product where our list, like our music devices, computers, phones,
Yeah.
would all be Starlink phones.
Yeah.
And I mean, you already see in small doses the relief that advancement in technology brings to these like very sensitive platforms.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, I gotta keep just, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It's whatever, but it just feels good to like put it out like, yo, I'm seeing this happen right now before it hits global news. This is awesome. And
It's crazy.
yeah, so one thing I love collecting things, right? If you can buy a Starlink,
Yeah.
put like 2 away.
Oh, of course.
You'll thank me in 10 years.
Yeah.
Those probably like, they'll be retro or whatever, because it's only going to get more advanced technologically. It'll probably be a cable later, or I don't know.
Like a USB
something
stick
this
or
big, you
yeah.
know, it'll power the whole
Yeah.
block
Yeah.
instead of like, you know, the laptop looking ones.
Exactly.
But put a couple of those away.
Yeah.
You know, just like with the old iPhone, the first iPhone, you know, it's like 50 G's.
VHS tapes, bro.
Yeah.
They're going for like 10, 15, 20 G's.
Yeah, all that good stuff,
What?
man. I mean, if you can, do
Yeah.
it. You know, like, I mean, something more tangible. Crypto's cool, but I
Yeah.
mean, no one's really going out. Like, I mean, if I tell you, hey, you know what, I'll sell you this water bottle for Bitcoin, you're not going to spend it.
Yeah.
So it's a little different conversation, but something more practical for
Yeah.
the raza would be
Yeah.
like, you know, put these things away for like, they're like, what, $400 or $500?
Mhm.
You know, aguantate. Don't go to that San Antonio Spurs game.
Yeah.
And then in like 10 years, you can buy season tickets.
Exactly.
you
yeah.
know, so
No, you're right.
that's, you know, that's kind of like my mindset with a lot of things now. Older,
Yeah.
mas calmado, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's it. I mean, but like back to the island thing, you know, I wanted to be an impactful part of that experience for people,
Yeah.
and we started the food truck. The island got slow, you know.
So it started at the island.
It did. yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of was gonna launch in McAllen. We got rejected. Not anything personal. Just I was so disorganized in my application because I was still I was new.
Okay.
So the lingo was extremely overwhelming. It was discouraging. Now, I mean, I can do all that stuff with my eyes closed. I can even have a conversation on like where certain things might not be
yeah.
relevant to what, you know, their due process is. But I can bring it up to them with like proper kind of like, you know, you understand, like helping them understand it rather than making it like an argument. Like, no, you guys had it wrong. No, you know, why don't we why don't we review this and just pull back the curtain a little bit? And maybe it wasn't done outright. You know, it wasn't done the right way.
Yeah.
Or the right questions weren't asked before putting this on paper.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
So little things like that. I mean, we help with city ordinances all over or wherever they need us because of the practice that we have traveling everywhere and making mistakes at a lot of places and rebounding and doing it right. So that helps a lot. But the island 2018 gets slow. You know, it has its windows. I didn't understand that because when I would do concerts,
yeah.
you go in and you get out.
Exactly.
You're not there,
Yeah.
right? So I learned the hard way. And the only thing for me to do was like, well, it's going to cost me the same amount of money to come to McAllen as it is to go to San Antonio or Corpus.
Okay.
Roughly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Might as well go north. And then I'd have more bad days than good. But the good days were good enough to keep me crazy enough to still
Keep going.
not give up.
Yeah, to keep the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna get these. Like, like in a row, right? Like
Yeah.
the big days, we're gonna be so good one day that we're just gonna get them. Like, you know, like a lot of the consistent places
Mm-hmm.
work their way to them, right?
Yeah.
um, but yeah, those were very long days, but they were good because I learned a lot about myself as well. Like, you know, my commitment um, to that industry, which is not a glorified industry. You know, you don't have kids growing up saying, "I want to be a food trucker,"
Yeah.
or yet.
Yeah.
You'll have more.
I've never thought about it, man, until, meeting you and having a conversation with you every once in a while. And I'm just like, dude, it's not a bad fucking gig. Like, you
Yeah.
just got to really throw yourself into it.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, and it gets better. It like
Yeah.
with anything, it's just we don't have like role models to like look up references to like
Yeah.
a game plan, right? Or like some
like something like,
hey, you know, like
like-
a freaking like what we're doing right now.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like, oh shit, like, you know, like right now they can YouTube food
Uh-huh.
truck
Yeah.
podcast, and you can listen in and hear some of the
Yeah.
mistakes, some of the planning.
Or people
headaches.
just vlogging
Yeah.
vlogging their day of being a food trucker. I mean, you get the idea, you get the gist because they're showing you
Yeah.
the start, middle, and the end of the day.
They do. And people
Yeah.
love telling their story. And I mean, you learn a lot from that. And at the time, it was 2017, 2018 when I was starting. I didn't know. I was so overwhelmed with so many things. I couldn't think straight enough to look that
Okay.
direction.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I didn't. And locally, I mean, I tried going to some people, and some were cool, but others, I guess, they were like gatekeeping. What are you gatekeeping? Look, I mean, where we're at, you see me advertising like, how can we work together so that you're up here with me one day?
Exactly. Yeah.
They know, bro, because at a certain level, you got to perform.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is about, you know, who you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, it's going to be your turn to serve up the main course.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right? And I learned that the hard way, you know, sitting at places that I wasn't prepared to have a seat at, and
Oh shit.
and
Okay.
just wanting to get back and prove to myself, you know,
Mm-hmm.
this is not the other people's job. It's not their job to care.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own thing. I respect people's time enough to, like, you know, not create grudges or anything.
See.
It's business. You want
Yeah.
me to perform my best because it's in your best interest. Long term, it'll be mine. It's the whatever, right?
Yeah.
And again, I wish I thought like that 15, 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Things would have been a lot
Yeah,
easier.
yeah, shit. But again, practice, right?
Yeah.
And just being selfless and and no tener vergüenza, how they say, right? Don't
Mhm.
be ashamed to ask questions. As long as you have good intentions, people won't look at you funny, you know? Like, you can really ask, yo, man, like, what type of power cable is this?
Yeah.
Like, you can ask the most vulnerable questions as long as you have good intentions and you genuinely want to know. People will give you
Straight up answer. Yeah.
respectful answers. You know, they won't, you're dumb. People don't do that stuff
Nah.
anymore. And if they do, you're in the wrong places.
Yeah,
And it's okay.
exactly.
And, you know, you'll get some of that stuff, but that's life, you know,
Yeah.
it'll be okay. Yeah, traveled around, saw some good days, and then, you know, just would revive my motivation to stay consistent through the industry and hope, right?
Uh-huh.
And then one day somebody found their way to my window, dropped off a card. They're like, "Have you ever heard of Formula One?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Let's see what this is about. And I knew how special it could be for us being from down here.
Yeah.
Marketing it the right way,
Uh-huh.
dressing the right way, all that good stuff. And just a lot of good things started happening after that. A lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
I blame myself. Lack of just leadership at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of experience. And
Yeah, your
That's
first
it.
time going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that
we got opportunities to keep returning. This will be our 7th year, I think.
that's
6th, 7th
awesome,
year.
man.
Like that.
That's
Just,
but now your 7th year compared to your first,
yeah.
how is it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Now it's awesome.
Yeah,
know,
it's
like
you get to go and enjoy
yeah,
and still work.
more present. you
Yeah.
know, it's
Compared to the first time when you were like, oh, fuck.
yeah, it was crazy, and that's when I knew. I was like, man, like, one thing's to get there, another thing's to perform, and it's every aspect of that thing
Yeah.
has its own life.
Yeah.
From even the guys doing the parking lot attendants, the golf cart guys carrying people,
Yeah.
the guys putting down cones, like
Mhm.
the guys changing out the hand sanitizer.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's
thinking
insane.
about it, you're from your first time and how you said it wasn't like the greatest and it was like, difficult or whatnot.
Yeah.
You got asked back?
Oh, yeah.
And 7 times?
Oh, no, yeah, of course.
You
Yeah,
did, you
and-
did
and
something right, even though you felt like you were doing something wrong.
We kept showing up with a will to want to learn and
Yeah.
work. And that's what we push. Like, hey, what, like, at any moment, like right now, I got to go do something at the arena, and then I got
Yeah.
a catering in the evening, and a late, like 2 caterings in the evening. And it's like, I'll be at both.
Like I said, this
No.
guy doesn't get tired.
And it feels good because I remember like not being as busy and still having joy for what I did, even though it wasn't loving me back. So
yeah.
right now at the sight of or smell of any sort of need for me or my service, like, what's up? We're there.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's slowly setting us apart from a different category,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll get better at packaging that service
Yeah.
to just be what what people look for when they want certain things done when it comes to caterings or even starting off their own businesses. Like now we do mobile real estate. We do rentals,
Oh, sure.
not sales, but rentals.
Yeah.
We help you develop your business from renting the unit to organizing a business plan where we're going to set your leases up. We do all your permitting. I mean, it's basically an express lane to where I got to
Yeah.
without the years of like this and travel.
Yeah.
So it's not for everyone,
Uh-huh.
but there is some serious people out there that want to change their life that
Mhm.
stick around long enough to help me keep bettering mine.
Of course.
And it works,
Yeah.
and I mean, you can't just be strung out on one. You have to just be ready to perform for the next one because it is a service,
Yeah.
and it's each and every single one of them demands just that quick attention. So that's what we do. We're always looking for the next person that wants to give it a shot because you don't know if it's their last shot.
Yeah.
So when someone's there like, oh man, you know what? I want to try this out, and you're calling me from a nice home compared to the guy like, hey man, how much do you have a food truck for? I want to start tomorrow. But
See.
and I'm ready for the deposit. I mean, am I gonna wait?
Yeah.
You don't. You just respond with whoever's ready to do business is put there for a reason,
Yeah.
and we're ready to serve.
Yeah.
And that's the best we can do. Again, we learned the hard way already,
Mm-hmm.
and that's in anything. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, we got better through experience, consistency, showing up, asking for more work,
Yeah.
and that reputation followed us,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually to where we're at today, where we're now working with the Texas Longhorns. I mean, we're the only non-local group that's ever worked that area.
That's
with
really
them.
awesome,
It's
man.
so special and means a lot to me, especially that we get to represent out there. I've made a lot
Yeah.
of great friends, making business partners.
Yeah.
I mean, it could not have gone any better.
I don't know if I've seen it, or I don't know if it's just I'm just a huge fucking fan. I don't know if you've met him or come across or rubbed his shoulder. Matthew McConaughey.
I haven't rubbed his shoulder, but I probably came like 25 feet from him.
Oh my god,
Bro, and it's my fault because I was locked in, right? So I was in the inside of my truck doing my thing, yeah. And we had a new hire, and she's like, "Oh, look, it's Matthew McConaughey," and I'm like, "Yeah, he shows up to all the games, but they like when he comes out, he's like, encanta la madre," and
Sí.
and you gotta understand, there's screens everywhere.
Yeah.
So I assumed he was doing a pregame somewhere in the stadium, and the girl was just pointing at the screen, right?
He was over there.
He was right at, like, they were walking him like the mob, you know how like the DPS,
Sí,
the
sí,
mapitas,
sí.
so they're like escorting him through like that area.
Yeah.
It's called Bevo Boulevard, right? Like through the area where we're at, to where like ESPN was
Mhm.
set up differently for that game.
Yeah.
It was ESPN Game Day or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Get all crazy.
Yeah.
So they were like they were moving, or SEC show. I don't know, one of those.
Yeah.
So they were moving them that way, and see, I didn't. But I don't know what I got up, like I picked my head up and I kind of walked by the window and I see the DPSs, and you just see that little chalequito, and there's like aura. He wasn't even looking at me. He was just looking like.
You're like,
and I saw that and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, dude, he's right there.
He's like with the
Like,
smelling
yeah, no,
salts.
that's what I told you. Like, he's right there. And I'm like, no, my goodness. Had I had listened to her the first time around, it would have given me time to kind of like, all right, I'm gonna get in his way.
yeah,
And
here.
like even the agua frescas, which are already prepackaged, he would have taken it for sure. You
Fuck
know, like,
yeah.
and we're dressed in uniform, we're friendly. Like, I'd be like, what's up from South Padre?
Yeah.
Boom. Even if I get rejected, man, I would have gotten a fist bump
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
that
keep
was
on
as close as
keeping
I got. I
on.
saw it and I was like, God.
Yeah.
I was like,
man.
I'll see him later.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I told my guys, we just gotta work harder so that he sees us in like through some content somewhere, and
Yeah,
he's like, "Yo,
definitely.
I want to eat some of that. Bring it up."
All right.
Yeah.
Got to keep on keeping on,
Them,
dude.
them Padre boys.
That guy is one of the coolest fucking actors of all time.
Yeah, I think he's great for that movement and that culture.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty cool to be there in some small way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we're there, and like I said, it's opened a lot of doors that I never thought. You know.
Yeah. That'd be really cool, man. See, like if you were to like
Yeah.
just
I think it's possible.
yeah, it got to happen.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
there. He's there all the time.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I'm
Yeah.
necio enough, you know. I think so.
He's
Yeah,
from Uvalde.
yeah.
I mean, that's
and we've fed like harder to get to people.
okay. I get you. Yeah.
So I'm like, I think, you know, I think the hard part is kind of like, okay, well, we're one step closer for sure. So we just gotta be louder, and thankfully, looks like we'll be back this year again.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
And the man's a very down to earth man. I mean,
Yeah,
seeing him pop up in a couple of podcasts recently,
Yeah.
hearing him talk, and I'm like, oh, he's a regular
Oh no,
guy.
for sure. Like, and people don't bum rush him. It was real chill. Like
Yeah.
that market out there, like says, se están portando muy bien. It was real cool, and that's why I'm a raza, so I would have bum rushed a little bit.
yeah, of
So I was like,
course.
I would have gotten my picture.
Yeah, hey, sir.
for the 956. We
Come
gotta
on,
do
man.
it for the valley. Nah, but
real.
yeah, I think so. And if not, well, oh well. But I mean, I don't like. I'm pretty practical in certain things that I'm after, right?
Yeah.
And this one's like, I think so. You know, I think we just need to make sure we're ready to perform. Like with
See.
everything. You know, we're gonna be doing some of the baseball games this year as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's exciting. We'll be there for the A&M game, and I know he'll be there for the A&M game.
Yeah, of course.
So we just got to get there early enough. Maybe they're filming something early. Who knows? You know.
Yeah.
So it's
You need to be able to. I don't know how it works, but like a WWE type of, you know, how they do their pregame shows or whatever. You see if you can dip your toes in
I mean,
that.
we get there
man.
early, and we see a lot of the load in, and see. I mean, like that walkthrough happened a couple hours before the game too. So it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like you just got to be listo. And I mean,
You mentioned right now you fed more hard to get people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you don't want to like name drop or anything, but like from
yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
Of course.
from feeding the most famous person to locking in the most famous person to do a concert. Where do you like stack that at, or like who do you feel was like the biggest?
Damn, that's good.
You know what I mean?
Just they carry differently,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
So like,
musical acts to whatever this other person
see,
was.
I mean, because like I can go around and like push, like, you know what, we served Elon Musk, right? We did catering for the Longhorn football team where Quinn Ewers, Eli Manning, and whatever was there.
Wow.
Okay, that's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like you want to eat something right now, but if I tell you, like, you're ready to spend some money on me right now,
Yeah.
oh, right, $20 in a bowl, whatever. Okay, now if I tell you, all right, we brought down Floyd Mayweather, Wiz Khalifa, et cetera, right? It's like, okay, so tell me a story,
Yeah.
but I can't cash in on that,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't have a skill from putting that together that's like applicable over and over and over
Uh-huh.
without that huge risk, right?
Yeah.
So I learned that because at the time I was addicted. I was fixed to just making another spectacle happen. It just felt so good. And it would make me feel alive, right?
Yeah.
Now, with this, I just feel alive the whole day. You know, I wake up, my phone is going off about people interested in food trucks in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
I go to bed, it's going to sleep with the same thing. And that's healthy. And it's never the same thing. It's not like, oh, wow, yeah, time does fly.
Uh-huh.
But I don't feel like my days drag or like any day is the same as the last. It's like, oh shit, here we go, right?
Yeah.
At my scale.
Uh-huh.
Not enough. No Dana White where we're going to go drop $50K on a gambling table.
Yeah.
My scale, right? I'm in my world.
Yeah.
trying to jump my own.
See.
And it's pretty good. You know, I know what things like are out of my league,
Uh-huh.
whether it be like, I don't know, just, you know, I shouldn't be out there traveling in jets,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Be out there buying Rolexes because, you know, you can buy food trucks. You know better, do better,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So things like that, it's kind of like, that's not for me. And then And if I try it, I'm gonna go broke, and it's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah.
Bad string of days, and
Yeah.
we don't like bad string of days. So yeah, no, it's chill. Like I said, I mean, I'm in an industry that's for the most part fairly new.
Mhm.
You know, people have had food trucks for a long time, one or two, but now it's like business,
Yeah.
uniforms. We're sponsoring teams.
Okay.
You know, we're getting on advertisements. People want to get on billboards. You never heard a food trucker 10 years ago where his ambitions were like, I want to be on that billboard.
Yeah.
Now all of us are like, oh shit, who's gonna get that prime one?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It should be lit up.
Yeah.
Come after it.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's like tennis. At the end of the day, it's only gonna be
Yeah.
1 versus 1, and there's no bullshit. So, not to say that food trucks end up like 1 versus 1, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying at a scale of like high volume,
Uh-huh.
you don't bullshit your way to showing up to those type of things over and over and over again, because you'll either go broke or you'll just be terrible and they won't invite you back, right?
Okay.
One or the other. You won't sustain business
Mhm.
or you're bad business, right?
I get you.
If you're making it happen, then you stay a little relevant.
Yeah.
But shit, it can all go away
Real quick.
quick.
Shit.
So we're very blessed that, I mean, PineApple NinjaZ only works probably like 5 months a year, maybe less.
I love the name, man.
Yeah, I know.
Let me ask, how did that come about?
I don't know.
It just
Just necessity. I was in a very dark place. just a victim of my own choices. I guess.
Okay.
It's not just
I mean, it's a good name though.
how do you say it in Spanish? Pendejadas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too many pendejadas.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know. But I think that's the way it has to be. So anybody going through their dumb shit right now, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, it's the way, it's like, you know, it's God testing your pain threshold to see
Mhm.
what you're ready to deal with success-wise. Trust me, I don't think I would have been the same person, 10, 15 years younger, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So,
yeah.
right.
All of us. We're all the
So
same. Yeah.
you got to give and take. And right now we have enough technology to go out there and source some more information to
Mhm.
advance our development into who we want to be faster.
Yeah.
You can go to sleep listening to Warren Buffett talk,
Mm-hmm.
wake up to him talk. I mean, all this knowledge that we don't have to go and sit in class for. Because
Yeah.
see, we absorb information differently. Some
Mhm.
people love listening to podcasts, others love sitting in class.
Yeah.
I hate sitting in class, but I'll watch hours or listen to hours of a podcast. Oh, badass.
See.
You know,
And you're absorbing.
yeah, and I mean, I have access to whoever I want to listen
Yeah.
to through a podcast. Here, it's like, okay, we get what we get, you know, and we can't afford to go fucking travel to every single thing David Goggins goes to and all
See,
those guys.
yeah.
Right? It's like, no manches.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking on behalf of the raza,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And then you don't go, and then you're like, man, I'm less of an entrepreneur. No, dude, don't compare yourself to nothing or no one else's access. Do your best and do
Yeah.
better every day. Create vision boards.
Exactly.
Write down
you
your
have to.
plans. I got like 3 notebooks, depending on what type of plan of action, like what it is, the personal,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have the business notebook, right? So both of them have checklists of things I got to do, whether it be taking care of myself or taking care of my business. They both have a list, and when that falls off, so does my routine and so does my momentum. Gacho. And by the time you know it, it's 3-4 months of you bullshit and twiddling thumbs for nothing. So I mean, it still happens, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's not being scared of failure. First you learn, then you earn.
There
know?
you go,
The
yeah.
L.
Yeah.
You can call it lose, whatever you want, but as long as it's nothing illegal,
Yeah.
just really hold yourself down. You really have to train yourself to hold yourself down. And I think podcasts are the best medicine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of empowerment through those things. And I'm hoping that some of the stuff that I say helps people in my industry or aspiring to be in my industry or anything to kind of empower them a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And just, que no se rajen, especially with a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, a lot of distractions.
Yeah.
So, just you want people to be locked in for their own sanity.
Yeah.
Digo yo.
No. Yeah. I mean, it makes all the sense, man. And like how you talk about podcasts are out there. Some people like me, I've always hated school. I don't like going and then someone like teaching you the wrong way to not do things, but they teach you the right way later. And I'm like, I'm confused now.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a visual learner.
Yeah.
Show me. You know what I mean? And then like I guess as I got older, like, you know, I just couldn't fixate on what I'm like, the OCD kicked in as I got older or something, because now I'm just like here, and there.
Yeah.
And once I started working for a delivering company where I was on the go 100%, I was listening to podcasts.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That would like make my day just
You already listen to every rap song. You're like,
exactly, yeah. Like I already know everything, and I got annoyed. I went through all the genres, fucking bluegrass to fucking.
You were even writing for 50 Cent. You guys
Yeah,
were on the same beat. Like, bro, I got something for you.
Exactly, like man, I already got you, bro.
Yeah.
New hit album.
Yeah, shit. You knew what was coming up next.
Exactly.
I think we should go with this.
No, but yeah, man. So like the podcasting, like it helped, and I mean, how I started this is COVID really, and before that, it was more so TikTok.
Yeah.
I got some sort of bit of fame on TikTok.
Yeah.
I think the highest I hit was 25K followers, which is pretty cool.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and like I mean, I get money still, like not a lot,
Hey,
but
shit, that's more than me.
it's a little bit.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
That's more than me. It's getting more than me. So.
And you go live, and I was thinking about going live today, but I'm not gonna be able to use my phone. I have to get another phone, and I don't want to bother my kids to use their phones because they're like, "But Dad, what do I do?"
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 up there, Xbox One, and they're like, "What am I gonna do? I want my phone. Get the fuck out of here."
There you go.
So I don't want to bother them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it started off of TikTok because I was in Sacramento working for said delivery company. I say said because fuck that company. I hate them.
Yeah.
And I was doing.
I was like, said, who the fuck is that? Fuck, it's like Amazon's ghost fucking competition. I don't know.
And I was stuck out there, man. So all I did was make TikTok videos and go live. So it was some sort of form of like therapy, just talking.
Yeah, like sitting right here. This is a damn good couch, bro.
Yeah, appreciate
For real,
it. Yeah.
man. I was like, yeah.
You're getting comfy.
I'm comfortable. Yeah. I was like, posture was like, kick it
yeah,
back.
and so the thing was TikTok at that time was it's just you talking, responding to them, the comments, the messages. You know what I mean? At that time you couldn't have someone else join your live. Now you can have multiple people, and then it's like.
No, I'm still way behind on TikTok. I'm terrible.
Really?
I'm terrible.
Oh man.
I'm gonna learn though. I'm gonna learn.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you some things.
I'm gonna take you up on that.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. It is real easy, and also Sean's a fucking beast. I was 23K, and he was like 9 or 10, and then he put the fucking song out, and dude, in like 12 hours, he had like 48,000 followers. I was like, man, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Sean.
Yeah, he's cool guy.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out Sean.
I love you, bro. Just give that motherfucker a hard time all the time. Shout out to that motherfucker.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, I have it right
Pew,
here.
pew, pew, pew. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah, man. So like, I helped him a little bit. He helped me, and I was kind of like excited because I felt like we're on equal playing fields, me and him, because he was the one making the music and introducing me to a bunch of people who I never thought I would fucking meet. And then he surpassed me, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm back to you being the little homie."
Hey,
You know what I mean? But still, like, hey,
productive homie.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and it started off with the fucking Yeti, a Yeti microphone, USB microphone. I'd plug it into my laptop, and that's how I was doing my podcast. And then from here, I mean, here I am. You know what I mean? I got Shure microphones, a badass fucking recorder. I got 2 cameras. You know, my own garage is my studio, so it's
coming
going
together, man.
It's
I
coming
love it.
together.
I love it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And but like how you do your thing, your business, and you're growing, and I see that, and I see like all of, like I like to keep my circle. I guess you can say a couple circles. You have your circle of your friends,
Mhm.
and then the people that you like really like look up to, and like these are the motherfuckers I need to hang with and talk to because you learn.
Yes.
And that aura that y'all have, it's like, give me some of that over here too, because like I want to do the same. I like for people to be like, oh shit, you got a podcast? Like I need to get on your podcast.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk. So it's great, man. So and like the fact that I asked you and you're like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
it was
oh,
one of my
fuck
goals.
yeah.
I'm like, I need to get in as many podcasts, meet as many new people,
Mhm.
and just like, what's up, guys? We're putting out stuff because I mean, I've listened to as much stuff as I can,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, let's see what type of topics we can kind of
Yeah.
touch base on, and it's good. And I mean, especially if it's with cool people like you that we haven't seen
Appreciate
each
it.
other in a while.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's healthy to catch up with friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives me more reason to make time for these
Yeah.
get-togethers and help you promote your movement.
Yeah.
You help me further promote mine. I think it's really good. You never know where either one of us could end up, you know, so
Exactly.
or who can listen in and just be like, oh shit, you know, that's a good idea. They apply it
Mm-hmm.
consistently.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah. Consistency.
Even when things suck, stay consistent.
You got to.
I promise. Yeah, that's it. It's easy when you're consistent.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be consistent.
No, it's not.
Don't get it right?
Yeah.
You hear that?
That's what people got to understand. Like, it's easy to fall off and make excuses.
This shit.
It's very fucking easy. It's just like dieting, man. Like what I'm going through right now. It's easy to get fat. It's easy to get fucking fat.
I'm trying. I'm trying, bro.
You look at me like, no, it's not, bro.
I'm trying. Oh, man.
I have the hardest time shedding some weight, bro, and I am in the middle of a weight loss challenge, and we got our results, and it's over on the 11th.
Of February?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta lock in.
I gotta.
That's like
so
10 days.
After
like,
this, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna hit the bag. I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna do some push-ups. I'm gonna put preparation H on the stomach and a bag, and I'm gonna do everything I can, man. I gotta win. I want to win.
You can.
I want to win.
You can. It's just
I know.
don't eat.
Yeah.
Shit. And then you got the Super Bowl next week. ¿Qué más quieres? You know, dangle that carrot any lower.
Just get a burger and eat a carrot.
Yeah.
Or eat a celery stick, algo.
Yeah, and I kind of learned the way my body works, and it's like, yeah, I think I'm just genetically gonna be a string bean. Yeah, that's shit. I tried putting on weight that doesn't go to the areas that.
I mean, it's hard for me though because the truck driving thing, man. This was tough for me.
True.
And
standing up.
Right?
Imagine.
That'd be fucking cool in a pinche with a treadmill. Elon, get at me. Hey, that'd be badass, though.
Fucking healthy ass troqueros.
Changing the game for dude, and I get mad when I see fucking bulky, skinny, scrawny, like fucking
they're new.
jack motherfucker.
They're new.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah. And I see some people do
the content.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I see them too. But see,
I'm like, nah, man, hold on, dude.
Okay, well, maybe, but you got to see, like, all right, let me see how busy you are trucking.
100%.
He is, because he only doing one load a week.
Exactly.
And he like, all right, boom. And then he's, again, not hating. I think it's fucking awesome. But it's kind of like, it's messing with people's psychology because but again, that's why I tell people, you want to feel like shit? Go compare yourself to people.
Yeah, I got to say, I have a little bit of hate. Little bit. Because I do drive.
Yeah.
I go to North Carolina.
That guy makes me feel like shit, and I have no excuse to not work out. And I'm like, damn, bro.
Bro, I go to the East Coast. I go to the Midwest, and I'm gone for 5 days. No fucking way am I gonna.
He throws it down outside and doing it.
Yeah, no fucking way am I gonna finish a fucking 11-hour shift.
I think it's just on eating though. Like I think that's what's helped me. I don't work out more than like maybe 3 times. I mean, right now I got a little consistency going, but even when I work out, I don't do more than like 45 minutes.
Okay.
I don't do high impact. I just do enough to like. Some days I feel good. I'll do my whole 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Some days I don't. I'll do like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I'm about to
just get it in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to be 40. Why am I gonna go out there and beat myself more? I do take care of myself, but I do my best. I'm not out there preaching anything aside from listening to your body.
Yeah.
There's growing, and then there's just like you're beating yourself up.
Yeah.
To an extent, challenge is fine, right? I just challenge myself differently. I can rip a few miles beyond whatever, but then I'm out of commission, like getting off my truck with the limp.
Yeah.
Again, everybody's body's different. And I don't feel like psyching myself out from my soreness.
Yeah.
I feel it. I'm like, shit.
You're like, God damn.
Yeah. Need a cheeseburger to refortalecer. So yeah. Again, that's just my relationship with myself, right? It's different on the.
Yeah.
That's a different podcast.
Yeah, different podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, like I said, my best tip, especially for food truckers, because pues, estás ahí and like, it's not the most graceful bunch tampoco. You know, it's
Yeah.
very hard. So
Uh-huh.
también, it's just a routine that I had to fall under because when I was putting on the weight, it wouldn't look proportionate on me. You know, I couldn't hide it well. You know,
Ah.
like it looked kind of funny. I looked like the little aliens from Men in Black.
So
Little
you get like a little pot belly.
yeah,
Oh.
like little, you know.
Yeah.
yeah. It didn't work well, right?
Yeah,
so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, man, no, you know, damn, right?
But
I mean, if I would go to my legs, it'd be all right, or
Yeah.
some first, and then you know, slowly upwards. No, a little pot belly right off the bat, and flaquillo. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
So you got the skinny fat.
weird fat,
Yeah.
not good. Yeah, not good fat, not
Yeah.
not attractive fat. I'm gonna have to stay like this, which still works out. But damn, the maintenance is tough.
Yeah.
It sucks, especially as you get older, right? But for me, what I kind of do is just the eating. Like I'll go out and I'll have my cheeseburger. I won't do the fries, and I don't do the Cokes, right? The
shit
chips,
is- Yeah.
yeah, just the stuff that we already know.
Yeah.
You know, I love fruit. I stopped eating it late at night.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, because it's all sugar.
Yeah.
So your body's there tweaking out with the sugar
Yeah.
rather than burning your little fat or like, you know, repairing itself.
Yeah.
So I got into that onda where I try not to eat late so that the body is healing itself.
Okay.
Fast.
See.
Yes.
So you fast.
Yeah. Probably eat maybe once a day.
Okay. So
Maybe.
what you do it at like the evening to the morning?
Like I'll have a meal like 7, 8, maybe 9 at the latest.
The latest 9. Okay.
Latest
And then
9.
you won't eat until
9 the next day.
Okay,
PM,
that's not
7,
bad.
8. Nah.
That's not bad at all.
Like just 20 hours. And I like I'll have my coffee de repente.
Mhm.
And then like every blue moon, like every 4 or 5 months,
Mhm.
I'll do the 3-day fast where it's like no food for the 72 hours straight. The second day,
I think that's what I'm gonna.
you want
have
to slow
do.
down time? That's how you do it.
Yeah. No.
You're like, oh,
fuck
time's
it.
blurring.
It's-
Time's a thief. Fast. Yeah. There you go. Just slow the shit down real quick. Oh damn! It'll never pass. Yeah, forever young.
Yeah.
Forever you like that?
young.
Yeah. See, and that's what I tell myself. I'm there like when I'm struggling, I'm looking in the mirror thinking of the same chingada I just told
Yeah,
you, and
yeah.
I'm like, this guy, take your own advice.
Yeah.
And your body, it'll thank you. You know, if I recommend everybody try it once
I want to do the
safely.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a doctor.
I want to do your own research.
Yeah, it works well for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, everyone's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I wanted to try the Dana White
Yeah, that's a good one.
the bone broth. Is it the bone broth?
Yeah,
Or what was it?
I just didn't.
The broth one?
Yeah, I just didn't have time. Like if, go to the store, right, and look up like a can of broth.
Yeah.
It's hasta la madre de sodium. So
Yeah.
unless you're gonna boil your own bones,
See.
then do it that way. If not, then just do like you can change it up. If you absolutely want to put something in your guts,
Mhm.
just do like 1 16-ounce cold pressed juice.
Oh, okay.
Nomás para que haya
Something.
movimiento en la tripa,
Sí.
right? And it's still gonna do wonders for your body. You don't have to just do all the way just water. So
Yeah.
you know, and work your way into eventually doing one where it's just not a dry fast where it's no water, no food, but just you know the food fast was just water.
Yeah.
Play with it. That's the point.
See.
I guarantee you.
You
like
gotta
I
learn your body.
yeah, man. It's best intimacy in the world.
Yeah,
you know?
you got to learn your body because I have done that. I've done the fast where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna drink any sodas or nothing like that. No, I've done like no bad foods, no carbs, no nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get in there.
And it's tough because when your body's dependent on those carbs, and then you take away the carbs.
Well, see, let me tell you this. After I'm done with those, like the 3-day fast,
Yeah,
bro,
you fucking kill it.
it's terrible.
You
Like
I
probably lose friends. Yeah, it's bad. Bad.
like
and
just like the attitude or
That's what they need to. They need to follow up with Dana after his third day.
yeah,
Keep the camera in his ass.
exactly.
Keep the camera as soon as he eats. Keep the camera on him the 4 hours after. You can't stop. Well, you can,
Yeah.
and you will. You get better at it.
Yeah, exactly.
But bro, the first time I did it, it was last year. The first time I did the 3-day fast, it must have been like early part of the year.
Uh-huh.
And bro, I was like, what? I was surprising myself. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get big. Yeah, you feel like that because the body's like freaking out, right?
Yeah.
It's like eating everything. But then once it's settled in, you go back to feeling like a slob. I'm like, God, that worked
This
for
was
nothing.
This was shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
I hate this.
So now I'm like, all right, ease your way back into eating,
Uh-huh.
right?
So then would it
Y
be
también te duele la panza bien gacho because, you know,
Oh yeah, because
do not eat yourself like a full, like, oh, it's just steak and veggies. It's just, your body hasn't, it's just like getting under a bench, you know, those 3 days felt like 3 years for your panza. If you're not used to doing it,
Yeah.
right? It's just you got to take that math into account, and it's just the same as taking so much time off from lifting weights and getting under the bench and ripping 205, bro.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Your body's gonna feel this just thrown.
Oh yeah, the last time I went to the gym, bro, I went with my kid, and he's like, "Dad, let's bench," and I was like, "All right, cool." And he started slapping like 2 plates. I was like, "Hold on, bro. Wait, I used to rep 2 plates back then.
Used to. Right?
I can't right now." I was like,
do push-ups right now.
I think the 45s alone, I'm gonna spot.
No. You don't want to look like that out there in public.
No.
Nomás voy haciendo yo rowing, you know what I'm saying? I fake an injury or two
cardio,
sometimes.
Papa.
Yeah, man. It's
rowing. That's what I want to get. I want to get a rowing machine because rowing machine is
that's
that's
good.
The best.
I love that.
It's a full body workout. Yeah. People don't understand that. Dude, awesome. People would look at me at a crunch on Macau. This is not a plug. I don't go to that gym anymore, but I will go if you fucking give me some sort of sponsorship, to give me membership for free. But yeah, man, they would be like, "Oh man, you do that for like an hour or so," and I'm like, "Cause it's fucking badass.
Slows down time."
Yeah, dude. You should put on a fucking Joe Rogan or something.
Yeah, te vas.
Non-stop. Or you watch a movie.
Yeah.
Orale.
I don't know about that rate.
What?
That's gonna burn calories going like that?
No, I'm
playing with you.
Yeah,
The
motion.
You're not wrong though. Yeah.
Yeah,
you go on a better. It's safer than running. No te vas a trompezar.
See, yeah.
I like it.
You get lost, bro, and you just you going, you burning calories. Yeah. I love that, man. I do need to get one. I need to get one for sure.
But
definitely. But yeah, dude. I don't want to keep you any longer. I know you're busy. We're about to hit the hour mark, around there, roughly. First of all, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you for coming on. This is like the little introduction for my people to get the backstory.
Yeah, a little bit of it. We'll follow up with some.
Definitely.
Let me go make some shit happen, and then I'll come back with like, yo, since the last time we talked.
McConaughey.
Man, I told you it's just a matter of time.
Man, if you were to ever and like be cool with them, just like for him to say, "Everybody's welcome to Fred's house." All right. I would die. I would fucking just give me the soundbite, bro. I'll fucking like it would be my intro forever.
Hey, anything's possible, man. I think as long as I do the best job that I can over consistently,
yeah,
doors will open and
definitely,
it'll help
bro.
My friends too. That's the whole point. It's so fulfilling because emotionally it's rewarding.
Yeah,
it's so rewarding when you find ways to put other people onto something through a trail that you help pave. You have to find satisfaction. You can't be insecure about people looking you up to see how you're doing things. I want them to, hopefully they pick up good habits. I know we got a bunch of stuff we got to work on, right? But nonetheless, I hope it accelerates someone's progress, right? And that's all we can do. Just try to put good stuff out there. So anything I can do, especially if it's a friend that works hard and is passionate for what they do, to put their product out or their service. I mean,
exactly.
Like I said, anyone who's out there trying, and if I come across your stuff, I'm gonna share it.
Hell yeah.
I don't. Oh, not them. The fuck. No, I got time. All right, cool. What I don't do is doom scroll, because bro, if I start scrolling, like an hour, yeah. So
I'm bad at that.
Like I try not to watch stories, right? Unless like I'm like, all right, Jerry, just the first 2, and it's like at random. Who the fuck is up?
Yeah.
And then that's it. But
I'm bad at that. On Snap, I'm like, my OCD doesn't allow me to leave stories.
Yeah, no, see, and that's why I put my phone out there. It's like phone cleanse.
Okay.
That motherfucker away.
I need to do that, but then I'm on the road, man. So I'm like, fuck, just be on that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That's true too.
And then, like I was gonna say earlier, before we go, I'll finish the story. I do want to work out, man. But then, like, when I get the ganas and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to go run and do push-ups and all of this shit. And I bought a real, it's a heavy resistant band, like real pretty fucking heavy. It's like 50 pounds in resistance.
Like the Liga one?
No, it's like.
With the slinkies?
No, it's just like a full fucking, like a belt, like a full circle. It's a Reebok one.
What are you going to do with that?
Oh, like, dude, squats, lunges.
It's heavy?
Yeah, it's like 50 pounds.
Oh, shit.
I put it around my back. I stand up. I can do bench. I can do incline.
What?
I can do flies.
The fuck does that look like?
It's just like a fucking rubber band, a big rubber band.
Huh.
Yeah, and I didn't think I could do bench standing up, and then I just put it around. I put it under my shoulder
I
blades.
get you.
And I'm there like that. I'm like, God.
50 pounds of resistance.
Yeah.
Man, I thought it weighed 50 pounds.
No.
I'm like, bro, you carrying around some like shit. Like,
No.
and you talking about throwing it around like that? I'm like, damn, this guy's
tough.
strong.
He's strong, man.
I just think of myself when I'm loading 45-pound plates and I'm there like, and I'm like, damn, he's just talking about 50 pounds. Shit.
No, but then I want to get off and do it, but then it rains. Then it's fucking 30 degrees.
That's just God telling you should have done it sooner.
Yeah, man. I
like
should.
That?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it stings when they tell me that shit.
But man, again, I appreciate you. I thank you for joining the podcast, blessing the podcast, letting the people know who you are. So if you can do me a big favor, let them know where they can find you and your socials and whatnot, so they can look you up and then they can go try your amazing food
All
product.
right, guys. So we ain't throwing out parties now. We're throwing out food truck leases.
Bam.
And caterings. So if you got any needs for those, hit me up. And of course, for our food trucks on the island, you can catch us from spring break all the way to the end of the summer. And then on the road at Circuit of the Americas, as well as University of Texas Longhorns. Football, baseball games.
There you go.
And other major sports activities.
Nice.
TBD. Whatever they tell us. I always respond with it like when they say, hey, Mr. Leal, or hey, Jerry, or hey, I just say I'm ready. Say when and where.
Yeah.
And that's the attitude you got to have for the profession you choose. You sound like a complete fool coming home or getting home or posting about a job that you show up to every day and don't like.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
Not a good look.
Especially when it's like people with formal education, like you're supposed to have some sort of higher level thinking or applied higher level thinking. You do know you went to knock on the door for an interview. You don't have like the schools like, hey man, can you come work for us?
Yeah.
I mean, I got my certifications and stuff. No one's knocking on my door to come and teach.
Yeah.
I feel I'm qualified that I can teach these kids some applied life skills.
Exactly.
No one's knocking on my door.
No.
We have to go, right?
Exactly.
So then what?
Yeah.
You made the choice. Don't put it on no school district or this pop.
Yeah.
No, you what better world or place in the world we can point our feet the different direction and try something new.
Yeah.
So just live in the choices you make when it comes to a career.
Okay.
Because I mean, there's a billion things I'd rather do. I think like that, right?
Yeah.
Up until it's time to deal with how to do them good consistently, and we're not ready for that. But yeah, just take pride in what you do. No tengan vergüenza.
Yeah.
And just
what's your social tag so that they can like look for you on Instagram and whatnot?
It's El Jerry Leal. EL.
Jerry Leal. I'll put it
not
up there.
the. It used to be the.
Now
it's
El. There you go.
El.
And for the food truck?
PineApple NinjaZ with a Z.
PineApple NinjaZ with a Z. Get that shit straight and go check it out when they're available. And also a quick shout out to the sponsors again, Joe's Hat Company. And if you go onto their website, I forgot to say this earlier, use promo code FRED, FRED. You get 5% off of everything in the store with a $35 minimum purchase, and you get free shipping and handling. So it's the best. The next one that I'm gonna wear, it says allergic to pendejos. So look out for the next episode.
Shit.
It's fucking awesome. I love
that.
They're really awesome hats, man. So again, I appreciate you, dog. I don't know. You want to go out with another Master Blaster? Let's go.
Let's see if I'm not even gonna say.
Guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you follow Mr. Jerry. You know what it is. We'll catch you on the flip side, guys. Peace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hut 1, hut 2.
Ready to go.
That is wild.
Peace out, guys.
See ya.